Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. You know, what I'd like to take a minute here and cover with you in this episode is I want you to think about your relationship with money. And what I mean by that is this. Are you someone who your family has had an average lifestyle? Nobody's really been wealthy in your family and you're looking at being the first one? You've always had the dream of, I want to be financially free. And you've often thought about what that looks like for you. But the issue is, you start thinking, I'm not sure I can do it, and you don't have any background to move yourself in that direction. And therefore, you start believing in your own mind that this is as good as life gets. I have a pretty good job. I'm doing well. I have a nice house. We have nice vehicles, and everybody's happy in my family. Well, that's a great thing, and I'm proud of you for building that. But I want you to think like this for just a minute. What would it do in your family and in your household if we were to double your income? Because that's one of the things you hear me talk about all the time. We want to be able to double your current income. Is it going to change your lifestyle? Obviously, it will. Ask yourself this question. I don't know how old you are now. But how long did it take you to get to the point where you're making the kind of money you are now? Are you satisfied with where you are? Some of you guys have great jobs and you make great money. And you can be proud of what you do, and as long as it took you to get there. I mean, you've advanced your career and you've made great moves along the way. And now we're looking at educating you in a different way so you can create even more income outside of what you do, in addition to. Are you struggling with the fact of, do I believe I can do it? You know, the only difference between somebody that has a successful online business and you at this point is they decided to start. I'm willing to bet that they didn't have any more experience than you. I'll be the first one to tell you, when I started, I had zero experience. Truth be known, still to this day, I'm pretty much a computer moron. I mean, I'm getting better every day, but it's not my area of expertise. My area of expertise is coaching and teaching people how to build wealth and build businesses. I make you look at things a different way than what you're used to. I make you think outside of the box. And I built teams of people around me to handle the things that I'm not good at. And I'm going to teach you how to do the same thing. The point I'm trying to get to is this. Whatever is worrying you, stopping you from thinking, I can't build this. I don't feel that I deserve to be that wealthy. I want you to change your thinking. You know, the first golden rule is this. God don't make no junk. You're here designed to win. Our paths did not cross by accident. I just need you to focus on the things that you're good at, and we'll handle the rest. I will work with you and help you to get to the point that you know how to build teams of people around you to handle the stuff that you don't like. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, there's a lot of things in building an online business that they're just not my skill set. I'm not a copywriter. I could sit down for a week and try to write you copy to have a sellable product online, and it's just not going to do it. It's not me. It's not how I work. But when it comes to putting a course together to walk you through how to build a successful business and how to create a big income, start to finish, That's me. I know how to do that. I know how to set you up to win. I know how to give you the mindset you need to be able to overcome the obstacles. And I know you may have been listening to my podcast for quite a while at this point, and you have doubts about a lot of things. What I challenge you to do is this: sit down and write a list of everything that you feel is going to stop you, and reach out to me, and let's discuss everything, and I'll start walking you through so that we can start building your $1 million roadmap and get things moving forward in the right direction for you. That's everything I have for this episode of The Money Wheel. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.